Hi, it's Edutainium. Today we will prove people wrong about these kinds of problems. A lot of people find these kind of questions annoying to deal with. What, with a bunch of letters that translate into numbers? So complicated. So they skip ahead and give up on solving it. But it's actually easy if you know the right method of progressing into it. I'll give you 5 seconds to pause it and try solve it yourself. In these types of questions, it's crucial to know where to start and start working your way through the numbers. We need to first mark down what we know, then start thinking. It's also better to highlight important information in the question. Firstly, we are given that S is 3, so to make matters easier, let's substitute it in right away. The other important thing is that each letter represents a different digit. So when S is 3, M can't be 3. This will help us rule out different possibilities. And here we can exactly use it to determine what M is. Because if M can't be 3, it can only be 2. Let me explain. M can't be larger than 3, firstly, because it's an addition sum, where 30-something plus a 4-digit number starting with M adds to 3,000-something. So M has to be 3 or less than 3. But M can't be 3 either because S is 3. So M can only be 1 or 2. But furthermore, M can't be 1 because the largest 4-digit number starting with 1 is 1,999. And even when that adds 30-something, it can only result in 2,000-something and not 3,000-something. So M has to be 2. Let's substitute 2 into M right away. We can use a similar logic to determine what A is. For instance, if A is 8, then that makes this 4-digit number 28-something-something, which is 2,800-something-something. And now we can see that no matter how big N, Y, and O are, 2,800-something plus 30-something can't possibly end up with 3,000-something. It only adds up to a maximum of 2,938. In fact, this goes correct for anything if A is less than 9. Only when A is 9 that there could be a possible carry of 1 over from the hundreds place. That then it could become 3,000-something as the answer. And now we know that A is 9 because we need a carried 1 from the tens place for the hundredths place then to carry 1 to the thousandths place. We know that U is 0 since 9, which is A, plus 1, which is the carried 1 from the tens place, is 10, with the 1 carried to the thousands and a units digit of 0, which makes U 0. See, we just solved 3 letters using common math knowledge. Wait, let's go back to the previous bit, because I think there's something you might ask. How do we know it's a carried 1 and not 2 or more? That's because any two largest single-digit numbers can at most sum up to less than 20. In fact, the largest single-digit whole number is 9, and 2 9s add to only 18, which carries the 1, as you can see. Alright, back to the present. Now we know all that, it's important to rule out all the different possibilities of O and Y. From what we know, S is 3. That means O plus Y sums up to a number with a units digit of 3. We can now list the possibilities out. Firstly, we have 0 plus 3 equals 3, then 1 plus 2 also equal to 3, 4 plus 9, 13, units digit of 3, 5 plus 8 equals 13, and finally 6 plus 7 also equal to 13. We can recall that no letters represent the same number. So when we know that U is 0, this 0 plus 3 combination must not be correct. Same for 1 plus 2, since M is 2. Also for 4 plus 9, since A is 9. And here we have left 5, 8, and 6, 7, these two combinations. This is the bit where we need to figure out n, the letter we haven't deduced yet, to finally rule out one of these two possibilities. We know the number 3 plus n has a units digit of 2. The only ways to do that are 3 plus 9 equals 12 with a units digit of 2, and 3 plus 8 plus a carried 1 from the units digit to make 12 as well. But we know that A is 9 already, so n couldn't possibly be 9. So n has to be 8. So if we go back to the possibilities of O and Y, the 5 and 8 combination will not be valid when n is 8. Therefore, the only combination of O and Y is 6 and 7. We are asked for the product of O and Y, so no matter O is 6, Y is 7, or the opposite, O is 7, Y is 6, we still get the same answer, which is 6 times 7, 42. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. And that is how you do these types of questions. Hey, you stayed till the end, how nice! Please consider subscribing to support future videos like this. Have fun with maths and see you next time.